Welcome, my dear listeners. Stay with me to get the spoilers first and subscribe to the channel. Let's find out what's going to happen tomorrow on Y&R. Phyllis and Kane get back together for a dangerous revenge plot that catches Victor off guard. The Young and the Restless is using one of its best soap opera plots. Two smart, underestimated players teaming up to surprise a powerful opponent. Recent spoiler coverage shows Phyllis Summers and Kane Ashby already working closely together, setting limits and forming a partnership that could turn into something much more dangerous than either of them first thought. When they finally face Victor Newman together, he is the one who is shocked. That's what makes this story so interesting. Phyllis and Kane don't get together because they are innocent or sentimental. They come together because they all feel burned, cornered, or underestimated, and that shared frustration can quickly turn into motivation. Earlier spoiler coverage showed Kane and Phyllis setting boundaries with each other, which made it clear that this relationship was never going to be casual. It was planned, careful, and made the last under stress. Of course, Victor is the one who thinks he can control the board, but recent and current spoiler articles say that Phyllis and Kane are the ones who outsmart him, at least for a short time. In one January spoiler, they go to see Victor together and Phyllis tells him they now own Newman Enterprises. This leaves him speechless. That is a classic Y&R move that turns a revenge plot into a power shift by hitting Victor where he least expects it, his own confidence. The emotional side of this partnership is just as important as the business side. Phyllis has always been good at surviving chaos and using pain to her advantage. An earlier spoiler analysis even said she might feel guilty about giving Victor a stolen program, which could explain why she might be drawn back to Kane. Kane, on the other hand, has been written as a man who has to defend himself and made things right over and over again. One December spoiler even said that he sets things straight with Phyllis, which shows that their relationship has already been tested before the current revenge talk really took off. That story is important because this isn't a random match. This kind of partnership only works when both people know the other is dangerous, helpful, and not completely honest. A January spoiler even said that Victoria confronts both Kane and Phyllis, which means that their partnership has already caught the attention of the people who are most likely to oppose it. It's not normal for Victor's family to react that quickly unless someone has done more than just whisper threats. They have gone from planning to doing. Victor's own actions have also contributed to the backlash. Spoiler coverage from late December showed him telling Adam to go ahead with a plan to revenge. Later reports made it clear that Victor does not think Kane will ever be completely done with his plans. Phyllis and Kane can hide their true intentions because of that kind of distrust. If Victor is already busy launching one attack, he might not see the counterattack until it is right in front of him. This story is great for Phyllis because it gives her the protector role, the man who can smile while setting a trap. Victor doesn't think she is the real threat, which is why she works so well against him. Kane is the same. He has been on the defensive long enough to know how to keep his cards close. Victor can imagine them as a pair until they make him pay for that mistake. And don't get me wrong, the best part is that Victor is completely blindsided. One spoiler description already made the point by showing him shocked when Phyllis told him that she and Ken were now in charge. That's not just a win in a boardroom or a shady business deal in soap terms. It hurts your feelings. Victor's whole life is based on never being the last to know, never being trapped, and never being outsmarted by people he thinks are below him. That picture of Phyllis and Kane hitting each other is completely wrong. The Kane-Phyllis relationship is also interesting because both characters can make a good case for why they are doing this for survival and not just revenge. That makes them more dangerous, not less. When a character thinks they are protecting themselves, they will do just about anything. Recent spoilers said that outside forces had pushed Kane and that Victor had already been getting involved in his world. This makes this alliance feel like it has built-in reason to get back at someone instead of just being bad. Things could get even worse from here. If Victor really is blindsided, he won't stay quiet for long. He is the kind of man who uses humiliation as a weapon. Earlier spoilers showed him using Adam to plan revenge. That means Phyllis and Ken might get to be in charge for a while, but they are also starting a bigger war. In Genoa City, winning is usually only for a short time, and the person who loves last is the one who hasn't been hit back yet. So the current Y&R picture is clear and juicy. Phyllis and Ken are slowly getting back together, not for confront but for impact, and Victor is the way of the blast. The outcome is the same, no matter if their plan is about business, revenge, guilt, or all three at once. They are finally strong enough to make Victor blink, which is usually only the start of the real chaos in a soap opera like The Young and the Restless. Proposal and engagement, evil descent, and couples fall apart. Spoilers for The Young and the Restless from April 6 to April 24 show that there will be more trouble with Matt Clark and the Patty Williams will start some new games. Kane Ashby will also be at a crossroads, so let's talk about the drama that is coming up. Malcolm Winter and Dr. Stephanie Simmons will be back on the canvas the week of April 6 to 10. A shocking secret will come out soon. If Alden Novak is Stephanie and Malcolm's biological son, that will also be a shock to Lily because she will be his half-sister. Lily will soon be at the center of a family crisis. In Las Vegas, Adam Newman will have a dangerous confrontation with Risa Thompson while Matt Clark gets closer to Nick Newman for a scary face-off. During the week of April 13 to 17, there should be more than one way for danger to break out. Things are going to get crazy because Nick is addicted to drugs and Matt is out for revenge. Chelsea Lawson could also decide to take matters into her own hands and go to Vegas. Adam's crossing lines with Risa could lead to disaster. Patty will have more tricks up her sleeve when she gets back to Genoa City. According to Y&R spoilers, Patty will try to keep Jack Abbott away from Diane Jenkins Abbott. She might get some help when she makes new friends. Could Audra Charles go back to being sneaky and join forces with Patty in a way that helps both of them? Will someone else join Patty instead? Billy Abbott and Shirley Spectra should be back with news by the week of April 20-24 after spending time in London. Shirley will be very happy if Billy can fix his broken relationship with Jill Abbott. They will soon start thinking about what will happen to Billy and Shirley in the future. Shirley and Billy are going to start talking about what to do next. Could a proposal and engagement be on the way? Kane has been really mad at Lily, but that can't last forever. Deep down, Kane still loves Lily, and he will have to make a choice soon. Maybe Kane will be more open to reconnecting with Lily if he knows about her family problems. No matter what, it seems that Kane and Lily will be getting back together sooner than you think. According to spoilers for The Young and the Restless, some big things are about to happen on the CBS soap. And this is the part where power stops being a game and start becoming personal. Because in The Young and the Restless, the most dangerous moves are never loud, they are quite calculated and patient. What really pulls me in here is this: Phyllis and Kane aren't just fighting back, they are rewriting the rules. And in my opinion, that's exactly why this won't end cleanly. Because when two people bond over pain instead of trust, the alliance always comes with a hidden cost. Right now, it feels powerful, almost unstoppable. But what happens when the victory fades and they have to face each other without a common enemy? Do they stay united or turn on each other when the stakes get even higher? And let's be honest, do you really think Victor is the kind of man who accepts defeat? Or is this just the calm before his most brutal comeback? Here's my prediction: this win is only the first move in a much bigger war, and when Victor strikes back, it won't just hit business. It will hit hearts, families, and secrets what were never meant to come out. And that's where everything could fall apart, because revenge might bring them together, but consequences will tear them in directions they never expected. So now the real question is, who pays the price when the dust settles? And when loyalty is tested, who will still be standing beside you, and who was only there for the fight? If you can feel that storm building, keep your eyes on every small detail, because in the story, the biggest betrayals won't be the ones you see coming.